Let's now get more insights into the celebrations today as we're joined by Pastor Femi Faseru, the resident pastor and national superintendent of Kingsway International Christian Center here in Lagos. Pastor Faseru, thank you for joining us on the News at 10 tonight, and a happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter to you too, Amarachi. Thank you so much for having me.
What a lovely service you had this morning. I mean, we saw it in the reports, everyone wearing all white, and there is reason to celebrate, isn't there? Because love and sacrifice are clearly the hallmarks of Easter, which is what, Jesus did on the cross of Calvary, giving his life. Do you think that those virtues are still resonate with Christians of today?
Oh, definitely, yes. Love and sacrifice is the bedrock of Christianity. Because the Bible tells us that because of the love that God has for us, he gave us his only begotten son. And he came as a sacrifice so that we might be redeemed and have eternal life. So, and we are Christians. Christians basically means those who believe in Jesus Christ and also follow Jesus Christ. So for Christians, love and sacrifice is a must, and I believe so much that it's what Christians radiate.
And Christians are striving to be like Christ, but they're not infallible, are they? So what could be the missing link for Christian faithful who may be failing in their aspiration to be just like Christ in their personal lives, but are also defending the truth at all times?
We have to continue to seek him. Apostle Paul says that I may know him. That I may know him. We have to continue to know who Jesus is. If you want to imitate somebody, you have to study the person. That is why we have to study the Bible. Personally, we can have personal study to be able to know him more so that we know how to imitate him. Or, of course, we have to join a church, and Bible teaching church, where we can learn about Jesus Christ and his virtues. And then also we have to make personal commitment to do all we can to make sure that we follow him. And that's how we grow in him, and that's how we become like him. And that is how we can truly say that we are Christians, that we ought to be.
I know that most of the celebrations across the country today, are more of relief and thanksgiving because of, you're already aware, some of the challenges that Nigeria is currently going through, the pain, the hurt across the country, the kidnappings, the insecurity. Most people are celebrating because they're just alive. How can we work towards national healing in the spirit of the season?
Firstly, I think we have to appeal to those who are able to do something about what's going on. We have issues, like you said, in terms of insecurity. We have issues in terms of our economy. We have issues when it comes to even job creation. A lot of people are unemployed. We have infrastructure issues. It's not all of us that can directly do something about these things, but those who can do something about it, those who have appealed to the masses to say they would like to govern us, they would like to drive the affairs of the nation. I think we need to appeal to them to have a heart of compassion and do something. Jesus took responsibility for the rot that was in the world, and he came to do something about it. I think our leaders, they have to do something. They cannot just fold their hands. They can't just say they have tried. If you have tried and you have tried enough, like the Anglican bishop in Kaduna said, and you know that you've tried enough, there is nothing else you can give, then you can still resign. But if you are still there in the office, be compassionate. Do something about it. People are losing their lives unnecessarily every day. People don't feel secured, traveling from one place to another in the country. Let's do something about it. We can appeal to the compassionate side of our leaders. And I believe it's a way to start.
If we're sharing this responsibility, then followers also, share responsibility. What will that be, in light of what is currently going on? In just a few months, we'll be heading to the polls for the 2023 general elections, and I'm glad that you've spoken to leaders to have compassion. What about followers? How can we have, a safe environment to have the proper transition of power, a democratic power that is?
We have to see 2023 as another opportunity. Some 3 years ago, we had the opportunity to be able to choose our leaders. The opportunity is coming yet again, to us Nigerians. And we have to seize this opportunity to be able to choose right. We have to look for the right leadership. We have to look for leaders that are not going to be self-serving. Jesus Christ, he died for the sin of others. It wasn't about him, but it was about humanity. We need leaders that will be so passionate, not only about Nigeria, but also passionate about the welfare and the well-being of Nigerians. We have to also ensure that we don't choose our leaders because of the geopolitical region where they have come from. We need somebody who has capacity to be able to deal with the issues that are in Nigeria that needs to be solved. It shouldn't be about where the person has come from. After all, Jesus came from Nazareth, where nobody thought anything good could come out of. So it doesn't really matter where this person is going to come from. Let us vote into office somebody who has the capacity. Jesus came to run a script of a divine plan to save humanity. Vision is not enough. The stage where Nigeria is right now, we don't just want a leader who says, I have a vision. No, we need a leader who says, I have a plan. How do we get Nigeria secured? How do we get our economy on the right footing? How do we make sure that there is job for those who want to work? How do we make sure that our health services run the way they should? How do we make sure that our educational system runs the way it should run? How do we make sure that our civil service or our public officers, they do what they need to do? Who has the plan? Let's check out who has the plan, not just somebody who says, I have a vision. We all have the vision, but who has gone a step further to have a plan that can get Nigeria out of this mess? That is the person that we should go to the polls and vote for in the interest of our nation.
Pastor Faseru, thank you for outlining, these responsibilities. But that a lot of people in the end will be looking to clerics such as yourself, for direction, for, a plan, how to go about things. And at the end of the day, people will be advised to pray. So what other roles should, clerics such as yourself be playing, at this time?
The church will be praying. We've always been praying, but we need to understand that faith without works is dead. The church has always been praying. We will continue to pray. We are to pray without ceasing. We are to continue to pray for Nigeria. We are to continue to believe God for Nigeria. We are to continue to let the people know that there is hope for Nigeria, even as we pass our messages across on the pulpit. And indeed, we are hopeful for this nation. We believe in this nation. We believe that God has greatness in store for this nation. We will continue to encourage our people when they have the opportunity to serve, for them to serve, not based on what they want to get out of service, but to serve in such a way that Nigeria can be a better place. That's our responsibility behind the pulpit, and we will continue to do that. And we will continue to do all we can in the place of prayer to make sure that Nigeria emerges the way it ought to.
I think you summarized the message of Easter for us this Sunday, for those who probably didn't make it to church this morning. Thanks again, Pastor Faseru, for speaking to us, and once again, a happy Easter to you.
Thank you so much, Amaraki. God bless.